It's start time with the Star Oddy Rod.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Star Time Live. All
What is going
right,
on here? Screw it. How are you though?
I'm doing okay. I'm all right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what you got for me? What you got for me? You know, stuff going
I'm
on.
I'm ready. Hold on. So introduce yourself to my peoples. People that don't know who you are.
All right, all right. So, for those that don't know who I am, my name is Ladybug. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I've been doing hair and makeup for a while, like over 10 years now, honestly. I'm also licensed in Nevada. So I go like to Vegas, I go like to gigs and stuff like that. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. For real, like my whole life. I've lived in other places, I traveled other places, but I am born and raised in Brooklyn. So I'm the quintessential 90s Brooklyn girl, if you want to say that. Outside of that, I'm a mom. I have a 14-year-old son. Um, I'm living though. That's it. With all this craziness in the world and everything we're going through, I'm just grateful to make it another day. Yeah,
So,
so that's pretty much
Ladybug,
me. What's up?
what is your nationality? I noticed you're mixed.
Yes, yes, yes. So my dad is from Puerto Rico and my mom is from the lovely island of Antigua.
Oh wow. So I was a little curious. How is that? Like, how is it having a mom that's from Antigua and a dad during different times of year?
Well, the good thing is that, since they're both from Caribbean islands, it actually integrates really well. My parents been together over like 35 years, so our families has
Wow.
kind of our family has kind of grown with certain traditions and stuff that they had passed down. So Christmases are big, Thanksgiving, like big holidays. We have a big family. I have six uncles on my dad's side, one on my mom's side. So I have seven uncles. And that was just always an amazing thing to have outside of my dad. So having just a strong male presence in my life has been very, very great. And it's also worked for my son, having a lot of male influence as well. So, yeah, pretty much it's really fun to see just how holidays go. And I don't want to say it's too much, like, it's not too different between my mom's side and my dad's side. Like, the oxtails are different, definitely. Like, definitely, I always go for the Caribbean side of oxtails. Sorry, Spanish oxtails is just not for me.
Not
I'm
hitting
sorry.
at all. I get it.
I'm sorry, and I can say that. Some of y'all can't say that. I can say that. um, it's
So
just
do
certain
your
like
father do your father cook too, or
yes. My father went to culinary school. My mom actually bakes more than she cooks. Like my mom's the baker, so she'll make pies and cakes, and my dad actually cooks like his ass off. And like a lot of my friends, like my inner circle, they know like, oh, Abby dad cooking, Ladybug dad cooking, I'm pulling up. So it's always fun to have a guy to teach me. Like my father taught me how to cook. So it was totally like it was a 180 for me growing up. Where a lot of girls is like,
wow.
my mom taught me this, my mom taught me that. Like my mom taught me a lot, but when it came to cooking, that was my dad. Like he taught me how to chop vegetables, clean my chicken, like season it well, and know certain ranges and certain things like that. So yeah, definitely, I'm a daddy's girl through and through.
Wow. 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 So so like with the traditions, y'all just integrate both for y'all side, right?
Yeah, literally, like we literally just integrate um food. So let's say my mom's side of the family brings like the oxtails. Then my dad's
Hmm.
side will have like the rice and the chicken. And then like, we have family members that don't eat pork, but we still have the pernil and we'll have the pork loin. And then we have like four different ways of chicken. Like we have fried chicken and roasted chicken and stewed chicken and baked chicken. So it's definitely just is, and my family loves food. I'm a foodie, so it definitely is definitely food with love in here.
So y'all both they both throw down with the chicken.
Yep, everybody does. Like one of my cousins, she cooks very well. She brings some food. One of my uncles also cooks. So it's a family affair, and I feel like that's the
So
best
how
part.
about this? How about the summers? Y'all grill. Y'all have big
Excuse me.
family gatherings in the summer.
Yes, we have a family reunion every year.
Wow,
So
every
we go
year,
to
damn, that's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, every year, and it's definitely a lot because people get married, people have kids, people move. So we
But
just try and get.
at least if they know it's every year, if you can't make it, then it'll be like, all right, we gonna make it to the next one type of.
And that's why we try and keep it consistent because every day is a gift and every year is something new. So I'm grateful that I get to be a part of a family that really takes initiative on wanting to stay in touch and wanting to always
So
get together.
is it like in a big house? Is it in a is it like in a park or
Um,
something? Or do y'all how
so,
do y'all do it?
well, back in the day before they regulated, it
Hmm.
used to be in Fort Greene Park. So we used to actually take half of Fort Greene Park and just
Wow,
enjoy our family and all that. Now, a lot of our family's uptown, so we do it on like Riverside Drive. So
got it.
yes, we're usually find areas that can accommodate everybody, and we try and make sure everybody's at least in town. Like we give people like we try and keep it around the
Notice,
same
yeah.
week. Yeah, we try and keep it like around the same week every year. So in case somebody wants to take time out or whatever, they have that time frame of knowing what's
That's
going
what's
on.
up. That is what's up. So how much siblings do you have?
How many siblings? I have three sisters. So I
Oh
am
wow,
one of
only
four.
girls.
Yeah, my dad has only daughters. I am one of four daughters.
Well, I mean, he has your son if you want to do guy stuff.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the saving grace because I have three sisters and then my older sister has two daughters, so it's a whole bunch of girls and I have the only boy, so it's like, all right, yeah, let's take him to do this, let's take him to do that, and it's they have a great relationship too. So, but yeah, as girls, it's a whole bunch of girls. And yes, pray for the oldest daughters. Yes, yes, yeah. Shout out to my girl
Oh
Ash.
man.
Yes.
All
But yeah,
right, all right.
that's pretty much my dynamic. It's definitely a lot of girls, a lot of clothes, a lot of makeup, and a lot of hair. So I got a lot of practice growing up.
Oh man. So how did you get the name Ladybug?
It's actually a nickname from my mom. So my mom refers to all her daughters as her ladybugs. So she would just say, "Okay, yeah, my ladybugs. These are my girls, my ladybugs." And when I got into media, because as at the same time I was getting my license to do hair and makeup, I was on the radio. So I was at a small station in the city called 98.7, and I was hosting a show called Hip Hop Social. And everybody's like, "Well, you need a name." And I'm like, "What you mean?" Like, they're like, "Well, you need a name for people to go, a nickname, something." And then I just thought about Ladybug, and they were like, "Really? Like the insect?" And I was like, "Yeah, like my mom calls me that. It's a nickname." So um, it just stuck from there. And then, like I said, I also was having my son as well, and I was doing like after school stuff. I wanted to be really involved in him in school, and I didn't want to go like to school like, "Hey y'all, I'm gonna read y'all a book. My name is Big Booty Judy." Like, no, like mind you, I don't judge like certain people. I just knew I wanted a household name. Like I knew I wanted something that could go into classrooms and go into, important rooms and people still take me seriously. So that's how Ladybug came about, and it's my name forever.
Wow, wow, wow. That is something.
Yeah, like literally.
So
And to this day my mom is like, like you really went through with it. I was like, yeah, I love it. It's my name.
Shout out to moms, man. She really was behind the inspiration of your nickname. That's something.
Yeah, yeah,
Not even
definitely,
gonna lie,
definitely.
man. So, how did you get into doing hair and makeup?
Um, you know what? I gotta give my mom the kudos again. I'm not gonna lie. So, um, actually, when I was growing up, my mother worked for Christian Dior, so she was doing hair and makeup for Christian Dior, the company, back in like the '80s.
Wow.
Back in the '80s. So, I've always been exposed to the beauty industry and hair and makeup and stuff like that. And when I got into college, I started doing hair like, yeah, I want to say like, no, high school, college, like, doing people's braids, cornrows, doing hair on the stoop, doing hair in the park. Like, I was that girl. Like, you want some braids? I got you. You want to do that? I got you. And I was working at a salon, and the owner of the salon actually told me, like, I see you have a passion for this. Why you don't just go, like, get your license? And I was like, I don't know. Like, it was the fear in me. Like, like the fear of success. Like, I knew I was going to be good at it, but I was scared how good I was going to be at it. And the
Yeah.
owner, the owner of the salon actually was like, I'll pay for you to take your classes. Like, I'll pay for you to kind of start school.
What?
And no,
That's a
shout out to my
blessing.
homegirl. Shout out, like, this is let me not say my homegirl. This is a established woman who owns her own business and said, no, I see this in you. And I want you to know, like, do this. You're not going to regret it. And that was 2014. I got licensed in 2015. So I've been licensed for, yeah, a little over 10 years now.
Man, oh man, oh man.
This is
So,
for real.
so how did you end up getting the post in Vegas?
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. We can talk about it. Um. So Vegas actually was something I always wanted to explore and experience because of the nightlife. Like everybody knows about the showgirls and all the big events and the showcases and we have Broadway. They have the Las Vegas Strip. You know what I mean? So it was one of those things that I just wanted to see that side of it. So at that point in my life and what I was doing at that point, I was exposed to several opportunities over in Vegas. So grateful to everybody that helped me down out there. Like shout outs to y'all.
Mm,
I actually got a job working at the New York, and I was actually working to be a part of Cirque du Soleil. So that was actually something I applied for months before that. Like months before I even said, yeah, I wanted to go to Vegas, I applied for it because I wanted to have a job before I even made that a thing. And I ended up getting the job. So I relocated. I loved it over there. Shout out to everybody that visited me and came to hang out with me and see me while I was out there. But that's how Vegas came about. Unfortunately, I didn't get to stay due to family issues, but
got
I
it.
would always go back and visit. I am licensed in Nevada as well, so if anybody's getting married in Vegas, y'all know y'all can book me. Like I'm there.
Yeah, unfortunately, life has a way of doing twists and turns, and things happen. So I understand that entirely.
And,
You know,
and you just
life
gotta be
just
grateful. I'm just grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful that I got to go. I'm grateful that I went through the experiences I did out there because it definitely made me more serious about what I want and appreciate life way, way more. So yeah.
wow. So you do editorial work as well?
Yeah, my resume, my resume is a little, 10 years ain't just one thing. So um I actually work with a few photographers. Shout outs to them. I'm currently working with this beautiful photographer. Her name is Kaylee Morin, and she is a well-established fashion and editorial photographer, and she reached out to me. I want to say a little over 2 years ago. She liked my work. She said, "Hey, I got some things going on. Would you like to come on board? We need a hair and makeup artist on deck." And we built a great relationship. That's my girl now, and we actually got published in Vogue. So there's a few
What?
of my pieces in Vogue magazine. I am not the model, but I
Get
did do
out
the
of
makeup.
here.
I've
When was
also
this?
published. I want to say this is earlier this year. She submitted it. I'm not the model. I'm just in the credits for hair and makeup. I've
Wow.
also been published in several magazines that's also international and national. So definitely see my name in a few magazines. I may not be me, but my name's in there, so it counts. So that's definitely something I love to do. I feel like editorial is something that also is
Wow.
prominent. Yeah, editorial is very, very prominent because it shows that you can just accentuate certain features of a person, or you can also just make sure, they're clean for whatever look they need to do. And it's not just like, yeah, she just does full glam and big lashes and cut creases and glitter. No, I can actually replicate skin tone and things like that as well. So that's editorial in a nutshell.
Wow. So tell me about your modeling career. You've been modeling for a long time?
All right. That was actually a fun point in my life. I started modeling because I had models, but they weren't consistent, and I really needed to showcase my talents and what I did hair and makeup wise. So I ended up just being my own model. So certain hairstyles, certain wigs, certain things I constructed, I just took my own photo shoots. And shout outs to all my photographers once again, everybody that worked with me, that collaborated with me, that just really dealt with me during my shoots, because I felt like at that time I was wearing several hats. I was directing, I was the model, I did hair and makeup, I was, funding everything. So it was just a lot photo shoot days. Like I was sending emails 3 in the morning. I was like that person curating
What?
everything. Yeah, like
So
you
you
asked,
didn't have an agent?
I did all that was me. So all that modeling, all those things you've seen was me and the team that I earned and I built over the years, because I had no PR, no agent, no company representing me. It was Ladybug Beauty, and that's it.
Wow.
And I got
So you had to put in
and
all the legwork.
I did it. And this is why I tell a lot of people, like, listen, if you want it that bad, you're gonna do it. And if people want it for you, they're gonna help you. And if people don't, there's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta be okay with still making it happen and still getting to the point of things. So I never take that for granted. Everybody that took time to work with me, that used their talents, that brought me proper connections and brought the right people around me, I am so, so grateful to them, because they didn't have to do that. They didn't need to do that. But for the fact that they took their time out to support me and my craft and my passion, I am totally in debt.
So you did BK Art Fest. How did you get into that?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my guy, my Nissa. Um, Me and Frank Knight go back. So he has done several videos, and when he first started coming out, he knew of me as an MC and a host. So he invited me to
Mm.
host a few of his events. Then he found out I was into the hair and makeup. So he asked me to do special effects. So I'm actually in one of his first videos called I Know, I am the special effects artist for that video. And I believe that video came out in like 2016. So I knew Frank Knight since 2016. So when he started curating BK Art Fest, he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, Ladybug, we need a model. Are you down? Are you with it?" I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like I would love to be a part of it." So I got to model great brands. I got to be a part of a great, great event. And I remember you were there. I seen you. You
Yeah.
was in there. I think you were in the background of my video jamming. I think that was
Yeah, I
you.
was.
That was
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
right? You see,
yeah.
but this a lot of this entrepreneurship, especially in Brooklyn, does have a small circle. It's kind of everybody kind of knows somebody. You don't know everybody, and you don't know everybody well,
No.
but you kind of get into those realms where you're like, oh, I've seen this person. Oh, I'm familiar. So it was
Definitely.
So it's great to be a part of BK Art Fest, and I hope everybody that really has a platform or wants to showcase their platform kind of gets in tune with them because I feel like they're definitely making moves, 100%.
Yeah, they have them a couple times a year.
Yeah, they have a fall. I believe no, I believe it's a summer and a winter. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's a winter fest and then the summer fest and stuff like that.
Oh wow, wow. So you also did movies, right?
A web series and
Okay,
a
you didn't say
movie coming
website.
up. The movie is coming up. So a lot of people may have known me from the web series called The Bush. It came out around the same time as Money and Violence. So that was definitely the web series craze, Project Heat, all that. Like, we were definitely, hey girl, hey. That is my best friend from Orlando. She knows, if she knows anything, she knows. But I was on a web series. I am still on the web series as Ladybug, which I love. Shout out to my guy Show, Pay Per View 6, my guy Showtime. He actually reached out to me. And it's funny because the show is called The Bush and is based in Flatbush. I am not from Flatbush. And I feel like I am one of the only characters who's not from Flatbush, but I had to make my character prominent.
I didn't know that was based in Flatbush. 'Cause I was watching a couple of scenes and they actually filmed it all around like
Yeah, like the
Bushwick
first
and East New
couple
York.
Yeah, the first couple episodes was based in Flatbush, but we got the opportunity, and a lot of people were interested that we got to use areas all over. Like we were in the East, yeah, we were in the Ville, we ended up in the city. Like we got to utilize a lot of opportunities, and the web series. I hope you guys still check it out. It's funny. It really hits home. They put my character through the wire, but I
Do
agreed to it.
they have it on where? Where can they find it if they're listening?
So I believe the Bush is still on YouTube if he did not take it down. Hopefully he did not take it down. Show, if you watching, let me know where they can find it because I thought it was YouTube. I believe it's YouTube and you gotta search Showtime 6. The E in
Okay.
Showtime is a 3. So it's Show Tim 36. And hopefully it's there. If it's not there, you're gonna see the trailers and you can always reach out. His IG is pay-per-view number 6 and he can let you know where it's at. But it is a great
So
show.
y'all
It
not
got
on.
deep.
So that's not on Tubi yet.
I listen. You gotta ask the writer and director.
All right.
I
All right.
vouch for
Cool.
it. I want to see myself on Tubi. I'm not gonna be mad, but but definitely reach out to him because the web series is hilarious. I love it. I love it. And left off as a cliffhanger. And I'm the first person to say I hate cliffhangers, but I did it. So
Wow. So that's the only thing you acted in.
yeah. Outside of that, I've also done sports commentary. I used to work for Brick TV. I was a host of a show called Real Fans Real Talk, and it was sports commentary. So I actually got to do sports rumors, and uh, I had like a rumor mill, and basically I got to talk about all the drama in the sports realm, and who was cheating on who, and who's divorced, and who's getting money out their contract, and all that. So it was a fun thing. I am a football girl myself. I'm definitely a Chiefs fan. If you know, you know. And yes,
Oh man.
I'm a New York person. I'm from New York. I vote for the Chiefs. Giants is in my soul, but y'all be playing too much, so I can't do no more New York heartbreak. Like this Knicks, I'm happy the Knicks won, but we know how that go too. So fingers crossed this season.
Oh man. So when you was getting the Ladybug LLC, the person you mentioned before, she was the one that helped you fund everything, or you had to come out of pocket too?
So she actually helped me with beauty school. So this is
Cool.
how it So this is like kind of how it goes when you want to get your license. So you go to beauty school, you do the whatever time you have to do, whether it's full time or part time, and then you have to sign up to take the state board exam, which actually then gives you your license. So she helped with school, but I had to pay for my state board, and then you also got to pay to renew your license every 4 years. So yeah, you got to pay the city of New York to send them a renewal like it's any other DMV license, so I can continue to practice hair and makeup in the state of New York. So the owner of the salon just helped me find the location and did just like the initial setup. But yeah, still had to come out of pocket for state board. If you fail state board, you have to do it over. Did not fail, thank God. So
Damn.
yeah, it's like it's something that if you want it that bad, you're gonna go through with it. So I wanted it that bad, and I did it, and I'm continuing to do it.
I'm curious, where did you go to schools?
Where did I go to schools? Like like elementary and high school. Okay,
I
so
said high
I
school, yeah.
like I said, I went. I've been in school in Brooklyn. I went to all Brooklyn schools, so I went to Bishop Ford
Oh,
for high school. So shout out to my Ford heads. If y'all know, y'all know. I went by a different nickname in high school though, so it's funny.
what's that?
My nickname in high school, oh gosh. My nickname in high school was Pooh. Like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, wow.
That was my nickname. So if y'all know a girl named Pooh, from Bishop Ford, that's probably me, and I changed my name. Because you could do that. But
Yeah, I
and then I went to
understand
St.
that part.
Joseph's. And then I went to St. Joseph's College in Clinton Hills.
So St. Joseph was a high school too, or you just
So back in the day, it was an all girls high school downtown Brooklyn. Where I went, the college was in Clinton Hills, close to by like LG. So it was a full campus, and I was there for a few semesters. Then I became pregnant with my son, and I had to withdraw because I was just super sick and you know first trimester stuff. Excuse me. So pretty much, yeah, that was my schools. Like I'm a Ford head. I rep Ford. Everybody that went to Ford, I love y'all. I ain't had no issues with y'all, and if I did, you know. But college was great as well. Shout out to all my people at St. Joe's. That was a great school. But yeah, I went to private and Catholic high school and college.
wow. That is something. You didn't hit the public school at all except for like
I think I went to public school for 2 years, and that was kindergarten and first grade. Since second
ouch.
grade, since from second grade through college, I've been to Catholic private institutions.
That is something. So what type of music do you like?
I like all type of music. Like I dance for everything. I make up my own songs. I'm that person. Like I gotta move. Like I think I'm somebody that likes movement. I like frequencies. I like energy. So give me like listen. You could give me drill within reason. Like I could do two drill songs, but after that it's over. Like we're not listening to the whole album. You could give me like I get 3, 4 bops in. That's it. But
Iron- ironically, the nightclubs don't even give them more than six drill songs at this point.
and that's what I'm saying. That we don't need that. We don't. I'm sorry, we don't.
They go right back to 50 Cent after that. Trust me.
But no,
And
I'm still a '90s R&B girl. I will play '90s hip hop and R&B till I die. I love my Spanish music. Give me my merengue, my salsa, my bachata. All that good stuff.
all right.
Like I love my soca music. Yes, let me listen to my soca if need be. Um, I like all stuff. I like pop. I like country. I just like to hear the songs though. Like, let me know what you're saying in this music, so I know what I'm listening to and what I'm supporting. That's really all I need.
How do you feel about Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl?
I am all for it. Hell yeah! Like, I don't know what's this all conspiracy and all this mess about. Like, Why y'all want a second Super Bowl because he's doing one? Like, get over yourselves. Like, come on now. When you had all these other people on it, like, come on, stop it. Like, if Beyonce was from Puerto Rico, would we have an issue? Come on now, stuff like that. But now
Yeah.
I'm totally for Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl, and I will watch it, and I will support and sing all the songs.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is, a lot of petition is going around for them to take him down.
And that's just gonna be unfortunate because it's like, all right, y'all know Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth, like it is a part of the United States. So the fact that it's making it seem like he's doing something foreign just shows the lack of knowledge and the ignorance of a lot of people. So it's just really unfortunate that with the way the world is going, we're worried about Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl. Like our priorities
Well,
look crazy.
well, honestly, there was a lot of uproar when Kendrick was doing it last year and this year anyway.
My thing is that, and mind you, I was in uproar for that. I'll be totally transparent. I was one of the people
What?
that did not want Kendrick in there. Yep. I'll be totally transparent. I ain't got to lie, Craig. I ain't got to lie. But I did not want him there because it was in New Orleans, right? That was the
Yeah.
Super Bowl that was in New Orleans.
Yes.
I wanted Lil Wayne to do that Super Bowl. That's what I wanted. If it was up to me, Lil Wayne would have did it. I don't care if he was mumbling. I don't care if he can't even sing the whole song. That man has been a pioneer. I don't care if he hasn't put a song out in that long either. I don't care. But that man is a prominent artist. And for that to have happened in New Orleans, even though he's a Green Bay fan, still, I feel like that would have been such a moment in music history. That was just wasted now. And they could have gave Kendrick LA. Because I think they're going to be at LA this year. They could have waited 1 year. They could have gave it to him this year, but, I'm going for Bad Bunny anyway.
Oh man. I mean, the Super Bowl thing they're gonna stand behind the decision to keep Bad Bunny, so they could have so many petitions to take down Bad Bunny.
Y'all
They try
wasting
to stand
trees.
behind it.
We need our resources. Y'all wasting all this paper and time and taxpayers' money for this. It's unnecessary.
So, what are like 10 albums that are in your personal favorites that you
Ooh.
listen to?
10 albums. All right. This is not in no specific order, okay? This is just what I'm thinking about on my phone right now. Um, Shoot. Okay. Dang, that's a lot because I have more than 10 albums. Okay. I can talk about the albums. Okay. Frank Ocean, Channel Orange. If you know, you
Oh
know. I
yeah.
can listen to that album from first to end, no skipping. If I was on a desert island, yeah, that's it. That's Frank Ocean, Channel Orange. I'm gonna always have that. The Rihanna Anti album, beginning to end, I can listen to straight up. Um, Give me, and I like old school shit. Give me the old give me the whole 112 catalog. Give me the
Ah,
new,
that's what's up.
give me the whole New Edition catalog.
Oh, no audition too. Oh man, that's what's
Yes,
up.
like come on. I like a Mark Anthony album. I forgot the name of the album, but it's like actually he got a song on there called Ariana because that's one of his daughter's name and that's my real name. So I've always loved that album because it has my name in it. Um, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I can never, never not talk about that album. That Lauryn Hill is timeless too. Um, what was that? What was that Outcast album? Was it Atlanta or Stankonia? Which one has? Dang, I
What
forgot
had
what one. Prototype.
somebody in I think that one's the speaker box level below, right?
Prototype. It is okay, but yeah, Outcast. The whole catalog. Give me that. The Purple Rain album. Yes. I gotta have Michael Jackson in there. Yes. I need to have the whole Thriller album. Yes. Oh shoot, they coming for you. I see the light. Are we too hot on this? Are we too hot on this right now? Yes. Okay.
Nah.
See. Okay. Yeah. No. You see. Thank you, Ken. See that whole album. That one. Yes. I think that's like 5 right now. Dang, that's a lot. What else? The Spice Girls album. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all could judge me. I love the Spice Girls movie soundtrack album. Yes, that album. Yes.
Mm.
Um. Dang, what else was I thinking about? I was just listening to this song the other day too. Um. Oh my gosh, I'm be so mad now because I don't remember. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell who I really listen to. La India is an album I listen to. That's another Spanish artist. You
That's
can
what's
give me
up.
Cardi B whole catalog. The I Am the Drama. I
Wow.
am listening to that. I am listening to that. That
So
whole
you
I Am I the
so you
Drama
did
is my album.
so you like I am out of drama.
Yes, I do. I
What
am
about the
so
first
for it.
one?
What, the first album, the Bodak
Yeah.
Yellow one that had Bodak Yellow and
Yeah,
all that?
that one.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course I did. And I feel like you know what? It like to compare both albums. That first album showed how hungry she was. Like it showed like
Mm.
yo, she's gonna do this. Her rhymes and yeah, it may not be all polished, but she wants this. Am I the Drama is so properly curated, and it sucks that she has to go through all this, like with her, divorce and having another baby or whatever, whatever. Like, I really, really wish she had this album with no drama. Like, if I could say it that way, because
I like that.
she really curated this album so well. But since she got put in all that bull, it's like it took away from her growth as an artist. And you can see that in this album. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Be Careful With Me. Like, that was a cute song. But Safe, come on now. Like, and that's both still
I
people.
mean,
Like, that's her and
honestly,
Kalani. That's her and Kalani. Like, Be
that's
Careful
great.
With Me is a cute song. But Safe is just orchestrated so well. Like, you can't knock that. You can't knock that. But that shows the growth she has as an artist. And I'm gonna continue to support that growth. And it's like, shoot, you wanna have 4 babies and make albums? Girl, stop playing. If society wasn't the way it is, I bet you more women have babies. Straight up.
Yes, yes, yes. So you think that like a lot of these like right now I feel like we're living in nostalgia time. Like you see Brandy going on tour with Monica. You see Chris Brown just came off a successful tour. Like I just got the announcement that New Edition is teaming up with Boyz II Men and Tony
Yeah, I
Braxton. How
just
you
seen
feel
that
about
going on
that?
tour. Yeah. Um, it's funny because I said something like this last year, like last year over a little over a year ago. I was like, it's gonna be nostalgia. Like I was telling a whole bunch of people, I don't know why, but I kept saying 2025 was gonna be year of nostalgia because there's still a lot of people trying to get back on their feet from the recession. And I mean, from the pandemic. Excuse me. So many people trying to recover still from the pandemic, not
That
physically, not
too.
financially, but emotionally. Like everybody was just in a standstill. And what do you do when you have that type of trauma? You find nostalgia. You find the easier times. You find the more simpler times. And capitalism marketed off of that. Like they banked on that. Like how many you seen these people selling all these strands with reptar watches and toys and Furbies and Tamagotchis. Like okay, you nostalgia. You got, like you said, you got these tours of these artists that came out. Nostalgia. You got kids in Five Below wearing Nirvana and AC/DC shirts, and they don't even know who this is, but it's nostalgia. So it's just marketing.
And
Marketing for
you know what else has pushed it? I feel like TikTok has pushed it too with the
yeah,
songs that they've been picking lately.
yeah, things that go viral, songs that half of these kids don't even know.
They
Like this
weren't
is
born
like
when they came out.
they're like, what? But then they're singing just one line of the song. And I'm like, what you know about this? Nothing. Because my son's 14. I'm like, what you know about this? Oh, no, I just know this part because it's on TikTok. I'm like,
what's his name was doing the mafia don. I was tuned in because he was playing straight old school the whole time.
And the thing is that I respect Tyson, I will give him his flowers too, because as much as he is exposed to Hollywood and to these people, whoever his team is and his crew,
They're
they
doing the
keep
right
him
thing.
very grounded. Yeah, they keep him grounded. His family's involved. You know, his mom is there. Excuse me. Excuse me. His mom is there. His family's involved. So he still has a sense of like, yo, this is not, his head is not in the clouds. And fortunately, he gets to be that person for these young kids. Like, these young kids is like, oh shoot, he's with my favorite artist, or he's with this singer and that singer, and he's very respectful, and he treats his platform so professionally. Like,
Yes, he
that's
does.
another thing. He
I
don't
enjoyed
tolerate
that.
none of that. Yeah. And like I said, I give him his flowers because he doesn't let anybody else violate his platform. He works very hard and he keeps his stuff as pristine as possible. And I'm not mad at him for telling people, yo, get out. You're bugging. You're doing too much. You're fired. You're this. Because, he got to keep everybody paid. So you got to keep ship. He runs a tight ship, and I respect that. Totally.
It was just funny with the Ray J situation, but that's the only thing that I was laughing at. Like,
Listen, Ray J should not be in that house. Ray J needs to go worry about music. He needs to go worry about doing whatever else.
everybody's saying that Ray J, Brandy and the mother disowned him because he's
Because
been
my
acting
thing
a
is that,
fool.
because he thought he was going to do something after that whole Kim K tape. And the only one that made something off of that was her and her family, because they know how to do it. He
Shit.
had to. He took that NDA money and thought he was doing something, and still exposed it after. He needs to worry about not saying the wrong things, because he be saying too much of the wrong things to these young men, and it don't sound cute. It don't sound kosher. I don't even know why they let him in the house. Kick Ray J out. Send Ray J home. Go
They was
home, Ray
making a
J.
go home Ray J. That's the new saying, right?
That's it now. I called it. Ladybug called it. Go home, Ray J.
No, go home Roger.
No. Roger's cool. Roger's good now. But
How
yeah,
did
yeah.
what what's your favorite? What's your top five '90s sitcoms?
Oh wow. How about Martin's in the mix always, and Living
Got it.
Color. And Living Color is my show. Like, I guess, yeah. I was. My mom told me I was born when In Living Color was on, and she actually has the actual episode. And it just so happened to be Jim Carrey's character as Fire Marshal Bill. And Jim Carrey's my favorite actor of all time. So it's crazy how my mother like has the episode taped while she was like
Get
giving birth
out
to
of
me.
here! Really?
Yep, it's an episode that aired overnight. It's a Living Color episode, and it's Fire Marshal Bill. And she was like, "Yeah, I laughed and I had to push, and you came by the
Here
end of
you
the segment."
are.
And I grew up loving Jim Carrey, and I'm like, "Oh wow, no idea." So Martin in Living Color, um, what 101? Do you remember that with Kyla Pratt?
Of
And
course, I love that show.
that was my show. Smart Guy
Smart
with
guy.
Tia and Tamara's little brother, and he was the
Yeah.
genius, and and then Moesha. Who didn't like Moesha? I liked Moesha. Don't get me wrong. You know what was funny when Fredo Starr was on it? That was hilarious. That was just the funniest part. But those are my five '90s sitcoms right there.
Did
That
you
I can
did
still
you
watch
keep
them.
up with the Parker? Did you like the Parkers too?
I like the Parkers. I did like the Parkers, but then when they started trying to be that group, remember they went into being a band, or they
Yeah, as
wanted
a
to be a group.
band.
It lost me.
Yeah.
Y'all lost me. Y'all lost me at that point. But
Oh
I love the
man.
show. I love the show. And then what was it? I liked the Steve Harvey show. I did like
Steve
the
Harvey
Steve
show
Harvey
was
show.
alright.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked that. I liked, yeah, that's an honorable mention.
Got it. How do you feel about music and media today with the with what's going on? Like I just seen the shift of just everything just got to keep reinventing yourself. How do you feel about the
Um, okay, I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't use the word reinvent. I feel like you got to stay organic and original.
organic?
Yeah,
Nobody is. Nobody
but
is, honestly.
because they're falling trapped to everybody else's success, and they want it that
We
way.
get we get remakes of movie franchises like every year at this point. Like they
And
remake
that's the
different
thing.
Spider-Mans. Like
No, I get it.
I
I
think
totally.
how do you feel
Um,
in terms of that?
I feel like I feel like a lot of stuff should be left alone. I don't feel like it should be remade to handle certain sensitivities or to make a certain genre of people feel better. I feel like, listen, movies were made to be for certain people. If you don't like the movie, don't watch the movie. We don't have to make everything apply to everybody. That's what makes it so like cookie cutter. It doesn't make it
Wow.
original. It doesn't make it organic because everybody's just trying to please everybody. And once we know and we learn we can't please everybody, it will get better. I promise.
Yeah.
That's all it
It's
is.
like
Literally.
it's like you see a movie. Like here's how I think about remakes now. I see it and I don't have a big like
I
we'll
don't get
see how this is
excited for
gonna
stuff.
go. Huh?
I'm waiting for Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I'm not excited for anything but Mortal Kombat 2. And they pushed back the date. It was supposed to come out today, actually. I was supposed to be in the movie theater
Every
right now
time
watching Mortal
every time
Kombat
they
2.
make every time they make a sequel of something, they change up so much stuff. They try to change it to make it fresh, but it doesn't always hit.
hmm But I feel like I said, franchises like that because we remember the Mortal Kombat movies in the 90s. They CGI was cheesy. It was cheesy, but it worked. Now
Yeah.
that they got to upgrade and advance in CGI, it makes that so much better. But it's original because it's sticking to their plot. They're not adding society and what's going on now to the movie, like a lot of other franchises do. So, in my opinion, I could just say once people start getting back into doing the things they like and not everybody doing everything, we'll start being in a more organic place again.
Yeah. And then it's like, with series, everything is on like streaming apps, so they want you to have like 10 streaming apps and
And that's the thing. Why do I have to pay $12.99 to watch one show? Like,
that
I don't care.
after the season come off, you're not
What are
gonna
we
be on that app,
doing?
right?
What are we doing? And then the thing is that, okay, yeah, you guys are merging. All right, yeah, I can have three things in a bundle. But then if there's nothing on those three shows, what am I doing? It's unfortunate.
Maybe until your favorite shows come back.
I'm about to get a DVD player. It's a bite. It's a bite. Like,
You said get a
listen,
DVD player.
I
You
still
going
have
back?
cable television. I still have cable television. I will watch what I need to watch. Yeah, pretty much just the idea of everybody copying everybody, and it's annoying. Like,
It is
I
annoying.
like certain sizes. Like, there's no way we need to have How to Train Your Dragon and then have the live action version and cartoon, or we have a movie and then you want it to be a series and then we're gonna make another movie. What do we don't like?
I don't know. Like they want to find a way to keep the money train going.
We don't have no money. That's the big secret everybody forgets. We don't have no money.
That's why they're doing
We
it.
don't
That's
have
why
no
they're
money.
bringing out so many sequels.
between that and the streaming service, y'all might as well just put it on the streaming service. That's what they doing. Because it's like it's hard for a lot of people to even go to the movies. Like that's a whole thing in itself. Going to the movies, it's like, do we
And
really
then,
want to see this?
and then right now, a lot of movie theaters are getting shut down.
Because nobody's going, and it's like nobody's keeping the lights on. Nobody's playing this electricity. Ain't nobody doing none of that. It's unfortunate because the movies
It's
was definitely a thing.
supposed to be a vibe. Like elsewhere, like it's a vibe. Probably still up to this day. It's just not a vibe in New York City as much.
That's it. That's it. It's like out of town, it's probably great, but here, no. It's like we're so hard to impress with things. It's like New Yorkers. It's like we've been there, done that. We've seen everything. Give us something else. What are we doing? It's
Yeah,
sad.
Times Square don't even excite me that much these days.
If somebody says Times Square, I'm like, what? Are we 18? Like, what are we doing? Who wants to play Times Square prices right now? Like, I can show you 3 other places on like 27th Street that do the same thing.
You
I'm
said
one of
Twenty
those.
Seventh Street.
I'm one of those, real quick. Like, we
Oh,
can find it. We can find it, not over here.
all right. So, how do you feel about right now what Trump is doing with the government shutdown?
I think we're gonna need a part 4, 5, 6, 7 for that. Nah.
Oh man, shit.
No, I feel like honestly, this man, like, and this is just my opinion. Meta, don't ban me. Don't try and blacklist me. Um, I feel like that man is very unwell,
Unwell.
mentally and physically. I feel like he's very unfit. He's unfit to be president. He's unwell. And I feel like he is going through early stage dementia, and he's going through things where he should not have this power and authority over a population of people. And I just feel like he is gonna croak soon.
Yeah,
He
but
has a horrible
he's
diet. He has a horrible diet. He has horrible just things going on with him. And even with the shutdown and everything, I don't know what he's looking to gain. Like I can see it for like, okay, we have this reason and this reason. But if you just gave 40 billion to Argentina, what are we doing? For what? Like, what is the goal? And I feel, in my opinion, I feel like he wants America to be a dictatorship. He doesn't want democracy. He
he
wants
doesn't.
us to be. He wants a dictatorship, and I feel like he wants to be like Kim Jong Un from South Korea, and he wants America to be ran that way.
He
And
doesn't.
that's just my opinion.
Man, like this government shutdown is now the 24th day. Like, and then it's like,
But he's done this the last time he was in
and the
office.
last time it was 35 days. But it's like,
So why is every time you in the seat we have to go through this? Like,
yeah, the
it's
problem is
like,
the same culprit. We
so
don't
come on now.
we don't need him another. We don't need him again. Like he wish he could stay there forever. But after this, we don't.
People were so happy off the stimulus checks. That's why they wanted him back. And we ain't getting,
We
and
ain't
we
get no
ain't getting
stimulus.
nothing. We ain't getting anything. That's why all them people. And now they saying SNAP and all that is about to cut off in November. And mind you, little do we know, there's a certain population of people that's the majority on food stamps, and it's not the Latino and Black community. That's all I'm gonna say. So when they
Well,
lose food stamps, it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be an
be an
uproar.
uproar for that because when you think about it, like our country is majority white. Talking about the whole country, so it's like,
And like I said, and every state handles SNAP differently.
hmm
So New York is one way, but if you're in like Arkansas or Michigan or Ohio or whatever, it could be. something completely different. And that could have make or break your whole livelihood. Like it's
Damn
already doing
right.
here. So like there's people that's using their stamps for whatever. And now it's gone. Now imagine these people with several kids and all these kids are in school. Like
He don't
not
care. It's
my
like,
president, as they say, not my president. We should have
yeah,
just
he
been an
don't care,
independent
man.
country. We could have been single for 4 years. It was fine. We ain't need a president. We could have been an independent nation.
You know,
The United Nations would have voted.
everybody has voters regret. You know, voters remorse right now because the
No, a
ice.
lot of people are kicking themselves in the mouth right now. That's what it is.
That's what. Okay, that same thing. Like
They kicking themselves in the teeth. Like
people
them
getting
red
detained
hats
by
ain't doing nothing for
ice.
you.
People getting detained by ice and all this shit. Like people not going to work. Imagine you a
People not
federal
getting paid. No, they're
worker,
going to work.
but they're not
They're
getting paid. I
going to
mean,
work, but
yeah.
they're not getting paid.
No, there's half of them that are going to work, but then he laid off another half.
Yeah, but a lot of those that are working, yeah, you can work, but you're not getting no check. That all that is frozen, is held up. So you're working all these hours, and what they're gonna give you one lump sum? That's what you're waiting for.
So
I
how
need
is
to pay
people
my
supposed to
bills
get?
now.
How is people supposed to keep their bills paid and get to work?
Shoot, that's what I'm trying to figure out because he ain't helping us.
Ah man, I tell you.
And like I said, it's very unfortunate, especially for those. And you know why I say honest families? Because everybody got to make it how they gonna make it. So I don't judge anybody. But you really got honest families that they don't have a lot of knowledge or experience, so they work hard in what they do, make sure food is on the table, bills is paid, or whatever. And those food stamps and those snaps really alleviates a lot of that pressure. But now it's taken away. Now they got to scrounge and see how you're gonna make that little extra $100, $200 a month. And it's sad. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, man. It's gotta end. It's gotta come to an end someday. Like I don't know. I don't think we could go through this for 3 more years, yo.
We can't. It's not going to happen. It's like we're going to be a third world country at that point. Like Jordans ain't going to make no sense. These designers ain't going to make no sense if we're going the rate we going. Like, like think about it. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. You got listen, Balenciaga, whatever, Christian Dior, whatever, Mugler, whatever. They make all these brands. Okay, cool, right? I'm not gonna sit here and know that somebody's sporting that and you can't afford a meal. And that's the conundrum that we're dealing with because social media has been that buffer. Like
For
we can make
years
everything look
too.
good on social media. Yeah, we can make everything look good on social media. But when we really get around each other, it's like, damn, your stomach touching your back, ain't it? Like you ain't got no, you ain't buy no lunch to me. Like, come on now. So
Yeah,
it goes back to
man.
saying 3 more years, people gonna be eating Balenciagas for dinner. Listen, we got so much bioengineered food and stuff anyway. We probably gonna be used to that, like edible shoes, edible clothes.
The
You
next
either
thing
wear it or eat
people,
it.
the next thing people worried about is AI taking all the jobs.
And my thing is that that's another thing. Like, granted, the computer is supposed to help whatever, like functionality, help keep things, smooth and copacetic. But AI is actually like it says what it is. It's artificial intelligence. It's not emotional. It's not up to the date. It's not right now. It's artificial and it has to be trained and programmed. So if you get too dependent on something that's artificial, you're part of the problem.
Well, most companies has been using more artificial kiosks. Amazon said they're gonna get 60,000 robot workers by next 5 years.
That's cute and fine and dandy, but how many hackers are we breeding in this world too? Like, for every action's a reaction.
Of
For every
course.
technology that's created, for everything that's being created, there is somebody willing and learning to break into that shit.
Of course. There
And
is. All the
and
time.
usually it's somebody on the inside. Like time and time proves again. It's usually somebody on the inside, but you get those off chances that you have somebody that has the proper knowledge and the proper technology to counteract that. So if we're so dependent on this, but still there's a human being that can counteract that, it's dangerous because we're putting all, like I said, we're becoming dependent on something artificial when something real can come and take it away.
Right
And
now,
people are slowly forgetting that.
right now, they're promoting people get trades instead of go to get college degrees, which I kind of think that's going to be the way of life right now because we still
AI
need.
can't fix the toilet. AI can't fix your lights. Like they can't fix stuff like that. You still need manual laborers. So I totally agree. Like I withdrew from college and going to beauty school. That was a trade. That's literally making money and getting certified and doing that. So I agree. I even tell my son too. Like, listen, I want you to go to college, experience it, but if you need to go for a trade, do that because there's nobody doing that. There's nobody doing that. They just said plumbers and electricians is going to be our next billionaires.
I believe it.
Totally, 100% believe it. So, I look. Shout out to all the manual laborers that are doing their things now. I know a lot of people that they do the damn thing. The garbage people, plumbers, electricians. Oh my God, support y'all because nobody's doing what y'all doing, and you can get they printing money. They're technically printing money because they can make their own estimates. They could charge for whatever materials. And what you gonna do? Ask Chat GBT what to do? No, you're not. You're not. You're not putting your mortgage and your whole home at risk trying to do a DIY plumbing service. No, no, you're not. You're not. Nobody is. I know. So yeah. So
Yeah.
like I said, everybody. I should be a plumber. Shoot, I give me some.
I mean,
I'm not scared of a plunger.
entrepreneurship has been on the rise more recently, so I do see that more people are going that way than going to college anyway.
And because come on, with this debt too. Like my college, I had a scholarship, but it was still not enough for tuition. So I'm still in college student loan debt, and I'm like, who's thinking about that?
Yeah.
I don't want to worry about that. Like, so no, I don't. Trades are ways to go. I feel like college is great for those who it's great for. Like, but if you really are somebody that's like, hey, I want X amount of knowledge so I can in turn do this, then do that.
Gotcha.
You don't need 4 years. You don't need 4 years of a book to tell you what you can really do in your heart.
Gotcha.
That's it.
All right. So, Ladybug, it was great having you on Star Time Live.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun. It was always good to chop it up with you. Thank you everybody that tuned in. I definitely was MIA this week. I was getting over a cold. That's why I was kind of like choppy. But thank you so much, Star. I appreciate it.
So, tell the listeners where they could follow you, find you, where you can find your work.
Yeah, you can see me on my page. Well, not on my page. I have two pages. This is more my lifestyle page and what I do in my day to day. My business page is in the bio. It's Ladybug Beauty underscore LLC. That is my brand name as well. You can check me out there. My whole portfolio's there. The link to book me is there. It's vagaro.com/LLC. You can book me and see what I do on the work end. And yeah, this Ladybug page is my lifestyle page. So you get to see where I'm at, what I'm doing, if I'm at any events, and if you guys have any events y'all want me to go to, feel free to tag me or DM me.
Yes, yes,
That's it.
yes. So, this is Star Time Live, and we are out of here. Have a good night,
Good
y'all.
night, y'all. Thank you.
All right.